Well, hello. It is Latanya Washington, your customer journey strategist, college professor, and the owner of The Customer Culture. And so today I want to talk in regards to your brand or the brand and the consumer or the client or the customer. It could be even the audience that is out in the market as you're on your social media platforms. And so I want you to think about this. Think back. Many times we experience someone, somewhere, someplace to where puts such an imprint in our brain that we have to go tell somebody else about it. It could be going on a major trip, going to a winery. It could be pots and pans, because I'm going to tell you right now, I am a Cuisinart girl. Why? Because it's very sturdy. I love the look of it. I love the different type of pots and pans that they provide. And I'm going to tell you what, even though it is more expensive than maybe some other pots and pans, I don't care. I am a Cuisinart girl, and I will tell everyone I love Cuisinart. What about you being that type of brand when someone thinks about something in particular? Could be a public speaker. Oh, contact such and such. Anything. Remember, your brand is the perception that people have about you. It is your reputation. How you put yourself out there is what people remember. And so, as part of the brand strategy, you all, it goes from understanding how to put yourself out there, positioning yourself out into the marketplace, where we're going to be dealing with in a master class. And then we're looking at the people that we are connecting to. Now, I'm going to look at some areas, and I put this on my board. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but we call it the customer journey. And I want you to begin to think about these things out. We call it AIDCA. It is just the first letters of what it is that we're focusing in on. I want you to begin to look at these areas, because this is how consumers, your clients, all of these people in the marketplace that might see you on a social media platform, you know what? The first thing they start out with, you all, is awareness. But I want you to think about, how will people become aware of me? What do I need to do? How can I position my brand where people can become aware of me? There's certain things that we put in place. Now, if you're on a social media platform, it literally is how we utilize our content. How do we utilize our content? It is about targeting that particular audience and that particular audience's needs. Trust me, these platforms will catch hold of it if you begin to utilize certain keywords. Now, there is an art to utilizing certain keywords. Once again, I'm going to deal with this in our master class. But I want you to begin to think about, how can people become aware of me? Next thing is the interest level, the interest phase. They become aware of you. Now, how do I keep their interest? How do I keep their interest? A lot of times we look at what we call permission marketing, you know, anticipating what it is that you said, anticipating what it is that you may have posted, and then continuously looking at, how does that relate to me? How is that relevant for what it is that I'm doing? That then makes people interested and keeps them coming back for more. And then we look at that desire. Now they have a hunger of coming back for more, because they're trusting what you're putting out here, because you're very consistent in your placement. You're saying something. So now they're hungry. The desire is there, knowing they now know what you say, what you share, what you post is going to be right on point. All right. And then, you all, when we talk about that customer journey, it goes from that awareness phase, that interest phase, that desire for more. And then after that trust factor sets in and they see you on a consistent basis, that's when conversion comes into play. Now, I want you all to understand this. It should never stop there, because it's easier to maintain loyal customers opposed to always having to go back and get more new customers, new customers, new customers. Oh, yes, for your business to drive and to scale, you want those new customers. But I want you all to begin to think about, how do I maintain loyalty of the customers that I already have? Because guess what they become? They become advocates. What did I say initially? That experience, when you think of someone, someplace, something, it's an imprint in your mind. Okay, it doesn't go away. And then what happens is, if I'm trying to go to a wonderful restaurant, oh, go to that pizza place because we had an amazing time and the food was delicious. You all remember things that happen like that? I want you all to begin to think of those things when it comes to our brand and stepping out and looking at the customer journey. That is the map that has to be created, because let me tell you this, not only do people go through these areas, but there are also emotions that are connected to each and every one of them. And let me tell you this, it's not always a straight line. People go up, they go down. But it is up to you to really understand, okay, I see what's happening here. Maybe I need to send an email out to them, because where did they go? What happened? Oh, they left the cart. Oh, okay. Let me send them a little nudge and say, don't forget. All right. So it's little things, you all, that we have to make sure that we put in place and that we begin to look at when it comes to our brand, and when it comes to the customer journey. Remember, the whole goal is not only to develop the relationships with our customers, with our clientele, with our consumers, you all. We're in the business to run a business. All right. We're in a business that we're looking to thrive. And in order for it to thrive, you got to have customers. In order for you to have customers, understand this: customers go through a journey. They go through that awareness phase. Trust me, they go through awareness, they go through interest, they go through desire, or consideration. Many times we talk about conversion, advocate, and it is the circle of life. It continues over and over again. The thing is, you all, you have to stay consistent. Your brand needs to stay consistent in what it is offering to people in the market. And then I want you to begin to think about, okay, I know I offered this, but I know what else can I spun from this as well. You can be a person that sells paparazzi jewelry. Well, guess what? Think about not only selling paparazzi jewelry, because I want you to think about the behavior and your audience that loves your paparazzi jewelry. Why not, if you're thinking about them, this is why we create avatars and personas and look at these areas. Why not be an individual that also helps them to create how their look? What colors look good? You got to start branching off and thinking about, how do I begin to do other things? Let me tell you that is not only the value proposition, but that's also part of what makes you different. Because understand, jewelry is wonderful. I love wearing jewelry. I just don't happen to have anything on right now. I love it. But sometimes that jewelry may not match what I might wear that day. So I want you to begin to think about these things. And that's not just for jewelry, it's for a lot of things, because things branch out from one area into the next. All right. It doesn't stop. So that's it for today. I wanted to stop and I wanted to share those things in regards to this customer's journey and how it is related to your brand. But I also want you to stay connected. Go to our website, latanyawashington.com. A lot of times I drop a lot of video. I have master classes that we have gotten back into. You can also connect with me at an email, ask@latanyawashington.com. If you have any questions, we have a lot of stuff over there on that website. And so stay connected. Let's continue to build relationships, because you may have something that you do that I might need, or I may know of someone who may need what it is that you have to offer as well. You all, it's all about building connections. And it's also about the intention of why it is that you're looking to build, why it is that you do what you do. That's part of the mission. All right. And so that's it for today. If you have any questions, once again, reach out to me at ask@latanyawashington.com. All right. Until next time, keep it real. Take care.